let me get it so that everybody's on the same page.
Mhm.
And I sent last night the fact that today we would be, the class topics for today and next week is Pesach and Pesach related materials. I asked everyone to bring a Haggadah with to class, but if you don't have one, because I figured people might not be able to find one so quickly because I didn't give you a whole lot of notice, I did attach a Haggadah to my email. I have a PDF of.
May I say something?
Yes.
Nancy, it was a very large document that was attached. It was about 39 megabytes. It's possible that it went into your spam bin or something, because you should look there, because I was actually surprised that that large a document even got through the pipes. Very often, you know, for you guys, I'm using my Gmail account. Very often with Gmail, anything over 25 megabytes doesn't get through. But this one, I believe, was 39.8. In fact, what I did is when I brought it up and downloaded it, I actually had it compressed it. But Nancy, take a look. It
I
might
will.
not,
Thank you.
all right, it might not have gotten through the pipes by you.
Okay.
The other, I mean, you could look, if you have a Haggadah handy, you could refer to that. But as I
I'll
said,
get one. I'll be right back.
okay, good. That way you don't actually necessarily need the email. Thank you, Mary, for explaining that.
Sure.
I had no idea. I don't know a whole lot about this stuff.
Yeah, when it came through and I saw it, I went, wow.
Yeah,
You know,
because I was going to download it and print it, just figuring maybe we'll all be at the, using the same one. But
Mhm.
when I saw it was that many pages, I made my husband go down to the basement and come up, and there we are.
There we
what
are.
I did is I just printed it because I didn't have my Haggadahs with me. I just printed 2 pages per page. I doubled up and
Yeah.
it came out fine.
Okay, so I wanted to start with, okay, good, Nancy. I'm glad that you were able to, good, excellent.
May I say something? A very sweet memory. I'm just gonna hold it up.
Oh,
It's
God.
Maxwell House
Maxwell House.
from my
That's what
late
I was
husband's, a New Yorker. His collection of things.
I think actually that is the one I sent, but I'm not.
Yes,
100%.
you
It
Yeah,
was
I
the
put it on.
Maxwell House
you
one.
sent me Maxwell House one.
Yeah, that's the one that I found on, it was on my computer, on my laptop. I don't always open the laptop up for stuff. And then I had it open yesterday because I was doing something on it.
Okay.
And I said, oh, let me send this to everybody.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. I wanted to start with what I sent this morning, which was the order of the Seder.
Got it.
And one of the things I wanted to start by saying, we'll do a little less reading today probably, but more of my, like I call my detours anyway.
That's fine. You know
So-
what? This is just as important.
Anyway,
Because
so
it can
the
contribute.
printing press was invented in approximately 1436, give or take. And the first Haggadah is believed to have been printed in Guadalajara, Spain in 1486.
Hmm.
So I knew the first Haggadah had been in Guadalajara. I didn't know the date, so I Googled it, of course. Dr. Google knows everything. Anyway, or I should say Professor Google knows everything. The word Seder means order. The word Seder, and let me get my pad. I'm going to write it out for you. Give me a minute. I should have done this before, but as always. Okay. Okay, so here's the word Seder. It does mean order because a particular order is followed for the Seder. Notice I'm going to write another word and notice how similar it is. Okay, so this word here,
Sidor.
Sidor, Notice the similarity, it's basically the same letters, the Samach, the Daled, the Resh. So Sidor comes from the same root because again, the Sidor is a compilation of the prayers in the order that they are recited, mostly in the order that they are recited. There is some skipping back and forth. Who knows, an original printed Sidor may have been in a different order. But for the most part, you know, page by page by page kind of thing. So, hi Gail, welcome.
I made it.
Yes, you did. Glad to see you. So what we were talking about is we're going to be discussing Pesach. The Seder, the word Seder means order because a particular order is followed. And the root for the word Seder also gives us the word for Sidor, the prayer book, because the prayers are in a particular order that we do follow. Okay, so that now you're all caught up. That's what we've just gone over. I sent just before the class began, apologies for not sending it earlier, but the order of the Seder, because that is the order that's followed. And we, you know, as school kids, we learned how to sing this in order so that we would, I don't know why we learned to sing it, but we did. Anyway, so let's read some of these words. They're in the far right-hand corner, and cover up the transliteration in the middle, please. Because I really want you to read, not to look at the transliteration. So Gail K., if you could read the first four, please.
Sure. Kadesh.
Yep.
Or Chatz.
Yep.
Ki-
Uh,
Kir, Karpas.
Yep.
Chatz.
Yes. Very nice. Thank you. Arena, could you read the next three, please?
Sure. Magid, Rahetza,
Rachza. Yep.
Rachza, Motzi, Matzah,
Okay, thank you. The next three, please, Denise.
The Haggadah that I have it in Hebrew, but I don't have any vowels in here.
Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna skip you then.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Are we using
I'm
the
kind of
sheet you
lost.
sent us?
I know.
I
I
sent a
have this
sheet that
one.
has, I sent a sheet this morning, has all the vowels. And besides which, the dog wants to be involved and I can't have him involved, or,
I'm closing the door, sorry.
no, it's okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
This
All
is the
right, so-
one I have.
Okay, so I sent the order of the Seder just
You
before
sent it.
class at
You
around
sent
1
it.
o'clock.
About 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know, but okay, so, okay.
If you can find it, I'll come back to you, Denise. Tula, if you'll pick up the next three, please.
Maror, Morak,
Wait, Maror is correct. The next one is Korech.
Korek, Korek.
Korech. Yep,
That's the hood.
that's a chaf sofit, a final chaf.
Korek,
Mm-hmm.
Shulchan,
Yep.
Orak,
Orech.
Orek.
And the next four, Nancy, please. Nancy, you're muted. I don't know if you are, I'm sure you are reading beautifully.
You're so funny. Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry. Safun,
Yep,
Barech,
yep.
Hallel, Nir,
Nirtza.
Nirtza.
Okay, so that's the order. you might notice that it starts with Kadesh, which is Kiddush, where we bless the wine, or Chatz. So that is the U in front is and. Rachatz is washing. It's washing of the hands. Then there's karpas when you dip the greens in salt water. And then yachatz is you take the middle matzah, you divide it in half and hide half of it, especially if you have little children at your seder, you want them to find the afikomen. Then we have magid, which is the telling of the story. And then rachza. Now rachza is similar to orchatz, and it's washing the hands. And so you might say, well, why is that there twice? Well, the first time we wash hands, we're doing it without a blessing because we're sort of like rinsing our hands because we're going to be eating the greens and we might be, because we're having the greens, dipping the greens into salt water and munching. It's not really eating a meal, so we just like rinse our hands. The rachza is actually the official formal washing of the hands before eating a meal, where we have the whole blessing, because the very next thing is saying hamotzi over the matzah. Okay. Then there's the maror. We eat the bitter herb. The korech is the Hillel sandwich, where you put the maror inside some matzah and bite down. And then shulchan orech. The table is set. That's the festive meal. Then we find the afikomen. We have the blessing after meals. We recite Hallel. And then it's done. Any questions? Okay. So I thought we would start then today with the going to the Haggadah itself. And let me see if this doesn't work. Hold on one sec. Okay. We start with okay, so we start with Kiddush. And interestingly, it says, if the festival falls on Friday night, we add a paragraph, and that will be the case this year. So, Mary, I'm on page of that 64-page document, page 4. If you could begin with the part that says, if the festival falls on Friday night. Please.
Aren't you?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, okay.
Oh, but you're on the, I think Gail was on the
All right,
phone.
let me call you quickly after.
Page 64?
Hey, all right, so no, page 4 of the 64-page document.
Thank you.
And if you have it should be page 4 in the Haggadah you have in your hand, Nancy, because it's the same Haggadah. Okay?
Okay, so are you asking me to read the Hebrew?
No, I'm asking Mary, because you just read something, I think, didn't you?
I did, thank you.
Yeah, so now I'm asking Mary. I'm going in some sort of order.
Okay. Aref,
Okay, start with the little blue, if you can read it.
when it printed out, I think I'm going to be missing a few vowels. I apologize. It didn't print out perfectly. Vayehi?
Okay, so it starts with Vayehi.
Vayehi, thank you.
You're welcome.
Aref?
Erev, yep,
Erev? Vayehi?
yep.
Voker?
Yep, excellent.
Yom Hashisha.
Hashishi,
Ashihi.
hashishi.
Ashishi.
Yeah, okay. So this paragraph, which introduces Kiddush on Friday night, comes directly from the Torah. it says, and it was evening and it was morning the sixth day. And this is what happened on the sixth day. So if you're reading Genesis, you'll stumble across this. At the end, it's the last piece of the creation story. Okay, Gail B, the next sentence, please.
Yeah. Kulu,
Yep.
Hasha Mayim,
Mm-hmm.
Vaha Aretz,
Mm-hmm.
Akol, Ze Ba'am.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you. Okay, so Jamie, if you are with us, please show your face if you can.
Hi.
Hi, welcome back.
I just lost my place there. Hold on.
Yeah.
Page 4. Okay, the third line.
Okay, so the last word on the second line into the third line,
Right.
yes.
Okay. Vayachal
Yes, nice.
Elohim Bayom Hashi.
Almost hash V-E.
What did I say?
I don't know, but I just
Hash V-E, right?
yes, yep.
Okay. Malachto
Yep.
Asher Asa.
Okay, that's excellent. Please stop there. And
Oh.
Gail K, please finish the line or the
Okay.
sentence was long.
Vayish boat
Yep.
Bayom
Mm-hmm.
ha hash ve
Mm-hmm.
mikol melachto asher asar.
Yes, thank you. Irina, please.
Okay. Vayiv Rech
Mm-hmm.
Elohim Ata.
Et.
Oh, this is, I see, like, I see differently. Okay, it's two dots, not, okay, at Yom Hashmei
Hash V-E.
Hash ve Vakaresh
Vaye Kadesh.
Vayi Kadesh Oto Ki Vo Shavat.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Denise, please finish it.
Mikol, Milavto,
Yep.
Asher, Bada,
Bara.
Bara, Elohim, La'asot.
Yes, very nice. Thank you. By the way, this paragraph is recited every Friday evening before Kiddush. It doesn't have to be because it's Pesach. It's just, this is what we say every Friday evening before Kiddush. Okay? Now, hold on. I did something and the computer wants to be smarter than I am, but it isn't. I pressed a button and it went much further along. Hold on. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so next, sorry. Okay, so now we are at the actual Kiddush. Who just read? Was,
Me.
okay, so Tula, if you could read the actual blessing over the wine, not the little letters, but the one that starts with the big blue.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Brie Peri Hagafem.
Yes, very nice. And why don't you, okay, that's lovely. Thank you. Nancy, unmute, please, and start the next part, please.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu. No,
Yeah,
yes, banu mikol.
okay, stop please at that point. Thank you.
Okay.
I just want you all to notice how blessings always start the same way. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Blessed are you, God, or oh,
King of the
eternal,
world.
it says in this translation,
King of the
King
world.
of the world, or King of the universe, and then whatever comes next. Okay, so the first part was creator of the vine. The second part here is who has chosen us. So starting on line 3, the second word, Mary, please.
Ver,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Veromamino, minu,
Okay, almost.
Ver-
Veromamanu.
Veromamanu, Mikol, Vikif,
I missed a word there, so either you didn't say it or,
Lishon,
yeah, Lashon, yep.
Lishon, Vakish Shanu,
Baki Dishanu, yep.
Vakish Dishanu, the Votov,
Yeah, the mitzvot tov. Very nice, thank you. Gail B. Next, please.
Pati 10. Lanu, Adonai, Eloheinu. Should I keep going?
Yes, please.
Ba'a, ha, ba,
And because it's Friday night, please add what's in the parentheses.
Shabbat, tot,
Yep.
lim, nu, ha,
Mm-hmm.
u. Is that an u at the end? Is that
Yep, yep, yep.
Moadim.
Yes, very nice. Thank you. Okay, so what
I
we
got a
have
question.
here. Yep, yep.
The
Who was
key-
that?
The key, Jamie.
Okay.
hold on, let me get the video. Okay, the key to Shanu.
Yes.
Is it, why is it Vikita Shanu? Isn't it Vikita Shanu? Oh, yeah, it is, because the accent marks there, right?
Okay, yeah, okay, so it's a
Okay.
good question. Vikita Shanu, the accent marks on the sha.
Great.
Okay, see, that's that straight line, as opposed to Vikita Shanu. It's Vikita Shanu, okay?
Yeah, I got it. It was just wasn't said that way. So it's like, that doesn't sound right. And I just see the accent mark right now. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, oh, all right. This paragraph is recited. It's part of the Kiddush. If this were a weekday, so on Saturday night, which would be a weekday night, you wouldn't say the words in the parentheses. So there are changes in some of the prayers because the first night of Pesach this year is Friday night. So we add a paragraph at the beginning and we add words that are, excuse me, in parentheses. Okay, any questions? Okay, going to the next page. And, so who just read? I never can
Gail
remember.
B.
Yeah,
Gail
that's
B.
what I thought. Okay, so Jamie, do you want to pick up on the top of the next page, please?
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai.
Wait, a minute. Whoops. We're finishing the Kiddush, so we're on page 5 at the very, very top.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was reading.
Uh,
Is that 6 I'm on?
no, you should be on,
Oh, I
5.
was on 6. Sorry.
That's what I thought.
Darn, I wanted the easy one. Okay. L'simcha.
Yes.
L'simcha.
What page are you on?
Okay, so we're on page 5 at the very top.
Okay, mine doesn't follow that, but okay.
L'simcha Hagim Uzmanim, I guess.
Yep.
Uzmanim. Son.
Yes, very nice.
What the heck is
Okay,
that?
Gail K, have you found the place?
No, not yet. I mean, I would happy to read, but let's
Yep, so it's the next line.
oh, okay. Mine has et yom.
Yep. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I'm right. Okay, good. All right. Et yom la.
Uh-uh.
You
Oh,
want me to read what's in there?
yes, in the parentheses. Yes, please.
Okay. La.
Not la, it's ha.
Oh, well, I have a little la in there. Okay. Hashabat. Hazeh. Ve'et yom.
Yep.
Chag.
Okay, and if Irina, can you pick up and read the next line, please?
Okay. Hamatzot.
Yep.
Hazer.
Mm-hmm.
Zeman. Heirutenu. And a little, it's Be'ahava.
Yes, excellent. Denise, please, next line.
Mikora. Kadesh.
There's a dot over. so-
Kodesh.
Right.
Kodesh. Excuse me. Zeher.
Mm-hmm.
La.
Lee.
Li.
Lee.
Litziat. Litziat.
Yep.
Mitzram.
No. Nope. Meets Rayim.
Mitzrayim.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. All right, Mitzrayim. That's the word for Egypt.
That's right.
So-
You said that before.
Okay, so this is going to, boy, I'm
Mhm.
glad I'm consistent. Anyway,
Well, I should have known it is what I'm saying.
so it pops up occasionally in the regular prayers as we do something in remembrance of the Exodus. And of course, it pops up a lot during Pesach.
Mhm.
Okay.
There are a lot of words
yeah.
in this paragraph that have accent marks. I'm just pointing that out.
Yes, okay. So here's the thing. There are a lot of words in the paragraph that do have accent marks that shift the accent from the last syllable to other than the last syllable. I'm not paying as much attention to that because I really want you to get the letters and the vowel combinations. Getting the accents right is like the next step. So to the extent you can get them, excellent, but I'm not going to focus that much on it. But thank you, Jamie. Tula, next line, please.
Kibanu, Vaharta Ve'otanu Kidashta Mikol Ha'amin.
Okay, thank you. And next, Nancy, unmute please and continue.
In the paragraph, right?
Yes, in the parentheses. Yeah,
In the parentheses, I meant to say.
Yeah.
Thank you. Vishavat,
Vishabat.
oh, excuse me, Vishabat, Umo Adai.
A day. It's an A.
Okay, an A. Kad Shachar, Kad Shachar.
Yep.
Sound right.
Mhm.
Have no Be'ahava
Mhm.
Uv Ratzon Besimcha Uv Sa Shon.
Son.
Oh, Sason, sorry.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
Mary, please complete this.
Okay. Hin.
Yeah.
Hin Chaltanu.
Right. Hin Kal Tanu. Yeah, good.
Hin Chaltanu. I was trying to get it off right before I said it. Baruch Atah Adonai Mikadesh Hashapat Yisrael V'Hazmanim.
Right. Okay. So in the parentheses, it said Hashabad the Yisrael. I'm not sure I heard the but that's okay.
You didn't. I didn't say it. I didn't. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So note, as I mentioned, the stuff in the parentheses are added because it's Shabbat. Guess what? The word is right here, HaShabbat. So this last sentence, if you will, is Baruch Atah Adonai, blessed are you, God, Mekadesh, who hallows or makes holy, HaShabbat, the Sabbath, and Israel and festival days. Okay? Any questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I was hoping to wait until the end of class, but I feel I need it. I'm hoping I can get an answer now. Okay, looking at the very first page.
Yeah.
Seder plate.
Oh,
I don't know how to read all of these words, and there are no vowels. So if
okay.
possible, when
Yep.
you think it's wisest to do this page as well.
Okay, so a couple of things. Thing number one is, okay, so Jamie has a question. Jamie, hold your question so that I can address the thought that's in my head. All right. All right. So, thing number one is this. I'm going to write something on iPad and I know you're going to be able to read it. Just 1 second. I'm writing with only consonants, not any vowels. Okay, so if somebody want to tell me what this says?
It is
Today's
TGIF.
Friday.
Yeah, today is Friday, right? You can read that because you basically have a good idea of what it says, right? So the deal with Hebrew without vowels is very similar. As you become proficient, you know what it says because you know what it says. It's like this. It's like being able to read English without vowels, even though for English, it's not quite as, we don't quite do that. Okay, so that's the idea of no vowels. With regard to the Seder plate, what I will do is I will write it out with vowels, make a picture and send it to you. That'll be easier. Then you'll have it. Okay, so, because I saw that and I thought about reading it and realized there were no vowels and realized we couldn't do it and didn't think to write it out. But, I will do that. So I'll make a note,
Thank you.
right? You're welcome, of course.
Because I have a Seder plate and I've never wanted to use it because I didn't know the Hebrew for it.
Okay, write out Seder plate, with vowels. I'm making myself a note. All right, now, to Jamie's question in the chat. And there is, okay, so, because I see very different words since recognizable sound is, what's the sasson word? Okay, so we have the word sasson all over the place here. Sasson is happiness, merriment. That's what that means, okay? Jamie, answer your
Thank
question?
you.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Okay. Continuing. All right, so now, all right, so on the next page, and we might as well read it, even though, because we'll be reading it on Saturday night. Hello. The next page, which is page number 6 of 64, which says if the festival falls on Saturday night, add the following. All that following stuff, or the two paragraphs, the print is a little smaller than the other prints.
Right.
It's smaller because the festival doesn't always fall on Saturday night. Anyway, that is Havdalah. So just like on Friday night, we add the special paragraph for Friday night. On Saturday night, we add the special paragraph for Saturday night, which on every Saturday night, we say Havdalah to separate between the Sabbath and the days of the week. Now this changes a little bit because we're not separating between the Sabbath and days of the week, but otherwise, but from the Sabbath and another holy day. Okay, so that's what's the top of page 5 or whatever, what page did I say? Let me use my magnifying, page 6. And who read last? I forget. I think it was Mary. Mary, you read last, I think. Yes? Yeah, okay.
1 or 2 times ago. I'm happy to do it again.
No, I think actually I'm looking back. I think you did read the last one. So Gail B, please.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam Brie me'orei
Yeah.
ha'ash
Ha'esh.
ha'esh.
Okay, I get it that the vowels are hard to see.
Yeah, they are.
They're very hard to see. I get it. All right. So Jamie, do you want to begin with the next paragraph, please?
Sure. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam.
And go to the next line, please, because that was too
Okay.
simple.
Yeah. Why is the dot in the mem? That's weird.
Okay, all right, stop. I will explain. Dots and letters double the letter.
Ah,
It is a Hebrew grammatical thing. You really don't need to know it other than to know that you can absolutely ignore it because,
no, I get it. You've explained it many times. We haven't come across the mem having it, so it looked really weird.
yeah. So, okay, I mean, I've explained it. You're right. It's like beginning. You don't do anything different with that word other than you have to spell it with 2 N's because that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay. They look like patachs. It's hard to tell, but
Yeah.
okay. Hamav Dil.
Yep.
Ben Kodesh Lahol.
Yeah.
Lahol.
Yeah.
Ben or.
Okay, thank you. And Gail K, next line, please.
Le ha,
Uh-uh.
le.
We have a dot that's doing double duty.
Okay, it's just very hard to see.
I know.
All right, where am I? Where am I? I just lost my place. Come back here. You. Le, ho, sech.
Okay, almost. Remember the dots on the right, so she is always right.
Yeah, okay. Le, ho, shech,
Mm-hmm.
Bain, Yisrael, La Amim, Bain, Yom.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay.
Arena, next line, please.
Oh. Just a second.
Now you're muted.
Okay, I will do that. Okay, fine. Oh, I lost it. Yeah. Okay. Hashi VE. Hashi VE.
Okay, hash VE.
Hash VE.
Yeah, nice.
Le Sheishat. Yimei. Hama The.
Ma'aseh.
Amase. Bain. Kedushat.
Good, thank you. Denise, next line, please.
Shabbat. Le Kedushot.
Okay,
Le
leak.
Kedushat. Li
Right.
Kedushat.
Yep.
Yom Tov. Hivdala.
Heave, dal, ta.
Hivdala.
Heave, wait a minute. Heave, dal, ta.
Oh, I see that now. Hivdalta.
Yeah.
Okay. The et. Yom.
Okay, good. Thank you. Tula, next line, please.
Asha VE. Mi Sheishet. Yamei. Hama Se. Hidashta.
Yes, nice. Nancy, please unmute to read the next line.
Hivdal ta v'ki dash ta et mecha.
Yeah.
It doesn't, the doesn't go with the so it's, or does it? Help.
Okay. I would read it as et amacha.
Amecha, okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Amecha, okay. Yisrael.
Okay, thank you. Mary, please unmute and finish us off here, please.
Surely. Big Dusha. Shata.
Okay, so Bik du Sha
Secha.
Techa. Yep.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai. Adonai. Hamadil.
Hamavdil. Yep.
Hamavdil. Bain Kodesh. Lakodesh.
Very nice. Thank you. Yep. Okay, so this is the beginning of Havdalah. Let's see what comes next. Okay, so now, Gail B, if you could do the next 3 lines, please.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sheheh yanu
Yep,
beku
the key.
manu the key, Manu,
Mhm.
Behi, Gianu, Lazman, Hazer.
Yes, okay. Shehechayanu. Okay, we say this
Every Friday.
on the first night. We say this on the first night of the holiday. So basically, anytime we approach something new or for the first time in a year, we would recite Sheachianu. That we're glad we are. So looking at the translation, just for a minute. Blessed art thou, O eternal, our God, King of the universe, who has preserved us alive, sustained us, and brought us to enjoy this season. So we're thanking God that we're still here, so to speak. Okay?
I was kind of wondering for birthdays, I know it's not a big Jewish deal, but does anybody ever say that? It's my 60th birthday next week.
Oh, happy birthday. Wow. Okay. I think, I mean, I'm not a rabbi, I don't know, but why not? I'm thinking, why not?
Okay, thanks.
Denise, you had a question?
No, I was just gonna say, I was at a Rosh Hashanah dinner and we sang Shekiana before we ate.
Yes,
So it's
That would
a
be-
joyful song.
yes. There are a lot of different melodies that have been put to Shechianu. And like a lot of liturgical, I use the word loosely, texts, lots of different melodies have
Right.
come about.
Yeah.
And often it depends if the group is considered Ashkenazi or Jews from Eastern Europe, they might have one melody. If the group is Sephardic, so that would be Jews from Spain, Portugal, and Iraq and Iran. They might have a different melody. And then there are a lot of composers, current living composers, who are creating new melodies.
Mhm.
And so, who knows? A lot of different nice melodies that one could bring
Mhm.
up.
I hate to say it, but I just sang the tune for the American Happy Birthday, and it fits for Shehachianu.
Well, Shachianu, you can fit it to a lot of different things. A lot of Hebrew texts can fit. You can force fit, if you will. Oh, please, I have a friend who can sing Adon Olam to about 1,000 different melodies.
Right.
I'm
Wow.
exaggerating, maybe not 1,000, but certainly 25,
Yeah.
because he's really good at that. Okay, so now let's see what's next. Okay, so what's next is the washing of the hands. We don't say a blessing. So that's the first washing. We're not saying a blessing because we're really not eating. We're just going to bite down on some greens, celery, parsley, something of that nature. And so you wash your hands because you're eating, but you're not really eating. So it's kind of a compromise. So next we have the blessing over the greens. So I am now on page 7, sort of in the middle of the page, I think. All right, so who read last?
Gail B.
Okay, so Jamie, do you want to pick up with that blessing, please? You're muted?
Okay, you mean the fruits of the earth one?
Yes, please.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam moreh pri hadama.
Okay, so when you have a ha in front of the silent
Adama.
ha'adama, and just like it was Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, borei pri ha'adama.
Okay.
Okay, so blessings over wine or grapes is borei. So they all start the same. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Blessed are you, God, King of the earth or universe, who has created the fruits of, Bore Pri created the fruits of Hagafen, the vine. So that's grapes and wine. Ha'etz would be if the thing grew on a tree. Eitz is tree. Ha'adama is for things that grow in the earth. So
Like
if you-
veggies.
like veggies, exactly. So the point is that every once in a while, my sister, who likes to be cute, in quotes, will hold up something and say, okay, what's the blessing? And it's like, I don't know, because I am clueless as to where things grow. You know, she'll hold up something random, and it's like, I don't know where this thing grows. How do I know what the blessing is? You know. But she's, as I said, she's being funny, actually. Anyway, so you gotta kind of know.
Why don't you ask her if she knows?
Oh, she probably doesn't.
Throw it back on her.
You're right, I should. Okay. Okay, so the next piece of this thing is there's no blessing or anything. We break the middle matzah and half of it gets hidden. Okay. So yachatz. Let me point out something. So this word that doesn't have any vowels, but I'm going to add them. Give me a minute. Okay, so that's the word yachatz. Means to basically we're breaking it into two. Let me write another word up here. Okay, so here's another word. So what's that word I just wrote?
Chatzi.
Right, chatzi. Okay, so we've seen that word,
Half.
the Kaddish,
Half.
and chatzi means basically half. And that's why it's related. Notice how we've got the letters that are similar, the chet and the tzadi, the chet and the tzadi. So yachatz is cutting it in half, breaking it in half. Chatzi is half. Okay?
About
Oh,
that.
God.
Yep.
It's amazing that this really all does fit together.
It really
I mean,
does.
it is. It's just, whoever put this language together really was very smart.
So I know, I like it very much. Okay, so we only have a minute left, so I think that we won't start on the next half, but we will next time, which is Magid. But let me point out one thing. Okay, so the next section is called Magid. Let me add the vowels. You can see it. Okay, so Magid, which is telling. And let me point out, now I'm going to write another word. Give me a minute. And I'm going to rewrite. So okay, I'm rewriting this. Magid. We're coming to the Magid section, which is the telling of the story. And notice the similarity a little bit to the word Haggadah, because Haggadah, the root of the word, it's the same root. Haggadah is the book of, in parentheses, telling the story.
Mhm.
So the Magid section, I mean, that's the biggest section we retell the story.
Mhm.
Okay, anybody have any questions?
No, thank you for the detours. I think they're
Yeah,
wonderful.
I enjoyed that very much. I
Thank
have
you.
so much to learn.
My
It's-
pleasure.
You know what? I mean, we're not only learning Hebrew, but it really, for me, it contributes to an understanding of what is going on. And it kind of
Yeah.
completes it. It's like the frame around it.
That's great. Very well said.
Yeah, thank you.
It added some excellent color. Thank you.
Okay, my pleasure. So,
All right.
Okay,
So
so
we're
next Friday,
page 8. Next Friday, we will start here. And then we'll take a break for 2 weeks for Pesach. Even though the Friday after Pesach starts at night, a lot of us are going to be very busy during the daytime, most likely.
Mhm.
And
What makes you say that?
yeah, and then the following week, of course, is the holiday itself. So that's our break. And Gail B, did you ever get your chocolate chips?
I did. They were in the store. Thank you.
Okay, you're
I went
welcome.
to
I
the-
just thought of it.
Really. Yep. And thankfully they had everything I needed. I was very happy.
Oh, good, excellent. So I ordered everything I needed online, except for the basics. I mean, the matzah is is basically, so I have in my apartment already 2 open boxes of matzah. One is 2 years old and one is 1 year old. And I'm debating what to do. I think I'm gonna toss them, but
Toss?
they're still here.
Oldest one.
Because I buy 1 box of matzah for 1 person is more than enough.
Yeah.
Actually, it's too much.
okay, do you eat, Carol, do you eat vegetables in a lasagna format? Because I've had matzah lasagna that I really enjoyed.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. I basically, just steam vegetables and eat them that way. But I could probably make a matzah lasagna. That would be a good idea, and we'll use up the matzah. Thank you for the suggestion.
And it freezes well.
Delicious.
There
Freezes
you
well.
go.
I found a recipe for matzah with brie cheese and fig jam with it.
Whoa.
Will you share that?
Wonderful.
Will you share that, please?
Wow.
I think you
You know
just get
what?
the brie, and put it on top, and then you put the fig jam with it. Oh, it's delicious.
And what's
Wow.
the
So-
source for the fig jam?
Oh, well, I get it at ShopRite. It's not hard to find.
It's around. But I'd
Yeah.
be careful about those bugs.
Could we even
Yes.
share one of our favorite recipes?
Yeah,
I like that.
That's a good idea.
Okay,
I like that idea.
I'd like that too. May I ask one more thing?
Absolutely.
If people are comfortable, how about sharing birthdays?
That's okay.
Month and day only.
Okay,
Well,
sure.
actually, mine is next. Jamie, you turn 60. Next week I turn 60 in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Wow.
I got a Passover birthday this year, but
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
me too.
God, I can't
Happy
see
birthday.
you. Happy birthday. Who's
I'd be 60 again.
So would I.
Good.
As would I.
So would I.
Wait, who's
Ah,
turning
dear.
60? I missed who? Can't
Gail
see
B.
yes.
Gilby?
Yeah,
Okay,
April 20th is mine.
okay.
So we're going to email everybody our favorite Passover recipe. Is that what we're doing?
I think that would be a lovely idea.
Could we
I
have
really
That
one,
would be fun.
is one person willing to coordinate that, the recipe? And seemed like people might be thinking about sharing birthdays.
Yeah, I mean, I'll share. My birthday's November 17th, so.
Yeah, mine's in September. I'm a long way off.
You
And
know
mine
what?
is
Oh my.
Remember.
Why don't, I mean, we all have the email. So why don't we
No, I lost it.
just
Could,
put it out on an email and just send it to everybody? I don't think
Yeah.
one person. needs
Nancy, all you have to do is
coordinate.
reply to all to one of Carol's emails.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
okay, done.
And you have it.
Thank
Okay.
you. Great.
Well,
welcome.
thank you,
right.
everybody.
So helpful. Thank you.
Fox the
Have a
mail.
good one.
Shabbat shalom and have a good
Shalom,
week,
Shalom,
everybody.
everybody.
Next week.
Feel good.
I have
Have
to
a good
go order my brisket.
Feel better, Gail.
Feel better,
Thank
Gail.
you.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thank you. Thank you.
So take good care,
And-
everyone.
Carol,
You
thank you for
too.
the Haggadah.
Oh, you're welcome. My
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank
Sure,
you.
sure.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Oh, and Gail K,
Yes.
please, if you got an email from me, I wanted to know about that cantor that you spoke of last week before you got sick.
Okay. He is on JBS, Jewish Broadcasting Service. You have to look on your cable provider.
Okay,
If your cable provider covers that.
okay.
We're on, I have Optimum. So it's a channel that we get. They do pre-recorded broadcasts. They do it from the Central Synagogue in New York City. This one, the one that I love, it's an Orthodox synagogue, but you're not watching services per se. It's their choir,
Oh,
their choir master, their rabbi is on, and their cantor who has a voice to die for.
Wow,
ah,
It's West Hampton Synagogue.
Ah,
nice.
And
yeah, I didn't even know about it. I was in a hotel once and I was like, JBS, what the heck is that? I thought it was maybe Messianic Jew thing. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Because
it is awesome. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I do watch television on Saturday. Sometimes I just use it as background noise. But Michael knows at 2:30 in the afternoon on Saturday, I listen to this pre-recorded broadcast because I love to hear this cantor sing. It makes my heart feel good, even if I've been at services that day.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
That's lovely.
Yeah, definitely on my bucket list is to get to New York City. That was a promise Jerry made and he was too sick to be able to make.
But if you can find out if your cable service, maybe you can even do it on, they may be on Hulu or, one of those other providers.
Okay.
But it's
I will check.
JBS, Jewish Broadcasting
Got
System.
it. I will look and thank you. And
Okay,
great, great. Thank you. I enjoyed the class and I'm looking forward
my
to
pleasure.
Carol, your help with being able to finally decode, if you will, the words on my Seder plate.
Absolutely. Okay.
All right.
Have a
Thank you.
good.
Be well.
Shabbat
Be
shalom.
well,
Shabbat shalom.
everybody.
Yes, stay well.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.